Hi everybody, I'm Beth Friedman Rommel, music therapist and adaptive theater specialist at the Beck Center for the Arts. And today I'd like to introduce you to a very cool musical instrument called the theremin. And it's really considered one of the very first fully electronic musical instruments in the world. The theremin was invented way back in the 1920s by a Russian inventor named Lev Sergeyevich Theremin. In English, we call him Leon Theremin. And he invented all sorts of electronic devices. His work led to the development of the burglar alarm, and it led to the development of spy technology, listening devices. So when you say, hey, Alexa, or hey, Siri, Leon Theremin was a kind of a great-great-granddaddy of that technology. And what he wanted to do was make an instrument that did not require the player to touch it in any way. So as you probably know, sound is made by things vibrating. So in this case, what's vibrating is actually the airwaves, the FM radio waves that are being sent out through this device, and you play it by looking like you're playing the air. So what I have here is two antennas. This antenna controls the pitch, how high or low it goes. But you'd think you'd go like this for high and this for low. That's not how it works. The closer you are, the higher the sound. The farther away, the lower the sound. And anything that's interrupting those radio frequencies is going to make the sound happen. So let me show you a little demonstration. My hand is here. You hear a sound. My hand is here. Higher sound. Hand is here. My body does the same thing. And it doesn't matter where, as long as I'm in this field of the antenna. Now my left hand is controlling two things: the volume, how loud or soft it is, and what we call articulation, or basically on off. So notice as my hand got closer, it got quieter. And if I want to make notes in a rhythm, I do that with my left hand. So that's the Jingle Bells rhythm. A couple of other interesting things about this. It's very simple. I'm going to turn it around. And these knobs, this kind of theremin is made by Moog. The Moog company is called an Etherwave Plus. And it's very nice. You can control the tone with these knobs. So I'll show you that in a minute. If I turn them different ways, it'll sound a little bit more like a string instrument or a little bit more like a wind instrument or horn. And then this knob is very important. It's called pitch. And it's how you tune the thing, how much distance there is between each note. Since you're playing the air, you don't really know where the notes are. So every player is going to tune it to their hand, basically. I'll show you that in a second. And then we have the volume for the volume antenna, and this is for headphones. You'll notice that this is going out to a speaker. You won't have any sound unless you connect it to an external speaker. All right. There are many models of theremin out there. This one is a little bit simpler. You don't have the tone knobs. This is called a Burns theremin, but it's controlled the same way. Volume and pitch. You might have seen little tabletop ones that only have one antenna for pitch. Those are very inexpensive, but limited in your music making capabilities. So I'm going to give you a little demonstration of the sound, and then I'm going to play a song for you. So notice I have my cord draped over the antenna. That's so that it won't make a noise while I'm walking around near it. So I always have to have contact with this antenna or you're going to get sound starting. All right, so here's... Stopped about here. I might want it to stop a little farther back, so I'm going to adjust my pitch. Now, I'm going to show you, just with my body standing here, how I can change the tone. Sounds kind of brassy, right? Now I'm turning these knobs another way. It's a little bit more mellow. That's kind of the mellowest of all. I like it about here for the song I'm going to play. So really there's a bunch of different ways to play this. Some people play it like a melody instrument, and it's very difficult because you don't know where the notes of the scale are, so you have to use your ear. Other people like to use it more as an atmosphere instrument, sound effect instrument, that classic B movie sound when the spaceship is landing, you know. Many movies in the 1950s used this to make that sound. So a word about tuning. I'm trying to play this in a quasi-precision way. So what I like to do is tune it so that my hand from this position all the way out is an octave, is 8 notes. That's going to be different for every person's hand, and also different depending on how warmed up the box is, because it actually changes. So this is one tuning system. Other people have other ones depending on the kind of music they're playing. So here we go. That's pretty good. There's my octave. All right, I'm going to play the background track, which is something I created a number of years ago. can see it takes a lot of concentration and it's a lot of fun. You can also put on a track where it's more atmospheric and you're just playing slowly or really whatever you want.